Hi, Kent Anderson, professional angler, national sales manager for Warrior Boats. I've been fishing ever since I could pick up a fishing pole, and I've been fishing tournaments since I was 15 years old. I've used countless different kind of marine batteries, and I tell you what, since 2013, when I put Odyssey batteries in my boat, I have never looked back. One thing I know with Odyssey batteries, they're going to take the pounding that I put them through, and they're going to have plenty of power to get me through the day. You know, I've fished tournaments with my father when I was younger, and the battery technology over the years has increased so dramatically, and I thought I had the best before, but I tell you what, once I put those Odysseys in, I realized how far from the best I had. When I fished the Cabela's National Walleye Tour, and we're fishing the Great Lakes, and we're putting these boats through the test, that's one thing that is probably number one in your boat is the power, because it does two things. One thing is it's going to start your engine, which you want to start to get in with that big bag of fish, and it's going to run all the electronics that helps you stay on the fish. And one other thing that's very important is having the trolling motor. Well, your trolling motor doesn't run on gas like your big motor, it runs on battery power. So having Odyssey batteries to power that trolling motor is very important to me, and it should be very important to you. There's only one battery that you should trust to put in your boat. That's an Odyssey battery. If you want to see what Odyssey battery has to offer, go to odysseybattery.com and check them out.
NorthStar has specifically designed a battery that can provide excellent cycle life and dependable power for a wide range of applications. Today, we'll compare this absorbed glass mat, or AGM technology, to a traditional flooded battery design by taking a look inside each one. AGM constructed batteries are fundamentally different from flooded batteries because they are non-spillable. This is because the acid, or electrolyte, is held within glass mat separators wedged between the plates. Because there is no free acid inside, NorthStar batteries are exempt from U.S. Department of Transportation and Air Transport Association hazardous materials requirements, so they may be shipped anywhere without worry. Because there is no free acid, these batteries generate no acid fumes and require no water addition. There is no corrosion of battery connectors. Additionally, because they are non-spillable, they may be mounted in any configuration except upside down. As you can see after slicing this battery in two, there is zero acid leakage and no hazardous materials are exposed to the environment. This is clearly superior to a flooded design battery, as you can see here. This flooded battery is filled with free acid that can be potentially dangerous. Fumes, spills, corrosion, all possible with a flooded design such as this. Whether you need power on the road, on the water, on the job, or just on demand, NorthStar's new premium line of AGM batteries delivers superior safety and starting power in a design package that's better for a wide range of applications and better for our consumers and the environment.
In this video, we will be showing the features and installation of a Renogy 12-volt gel battery. The Renogy 12-volt gel battery is a deep cycle battery that can be used for both standby and cyclic use applications. The battery has a leak-proof design, long shelf life, and is maintenance-free. It is also designed for repeated charge and discharge. To demonstrate the installation of the Renogy 12-volt gel battery today, we are going to be using a Renogy Rover charge controller and a Renogy inverter, as well as the proper wires for positive and negative connection wiring. Unscrew the bolts of the positive and negative battery terminals and connect the proper positive and negative cables between the inverter and the battery and between the controller and the battery. Make sure all connections are correctly connected to the correct terminals and securely tightened. In order to connect two batteries in parallel, connect the positive battery terminals with each other and the negative battery terminals with each other using the proper cables. In this example, we use two 12-volt 100 amp hour batteries. Since the two batteries are connected as a battery bank in parallel, the total amp hours of the connected batteries increases to 200 amp hours, and the volts on the battery bank stay at 12 volt. In order to connect two batteries in series, connect the positive and negative terminals with each other from one battery to the other using the proper cables. In this example, We use the same two 12-volt 100 amp hour batteries. Since the two batteries are connected as a battery bank in series, the volts of the battery bank increases to 24 volts, and the total amp hours of the battery bank stays at 100 amp hours. When connecting these batteries in parallel or series, it is recommended that batteries are of the same model from the same manufacturer. It is also recommended to connect batteries with the same amp hour ratings and to avoid too high of a voltage difference between the different batteries. You have successfully installed your Renogy 12-volt gel battery. We hope this video has helped you familiarize yourself with the Renogy 12-volt gel battery.
In this video, we will be showing the installation and operation of the 12-volt 100 amp-hour smart lithium iron phosphate battery. The battery features the auto-balancing function for safe parallel connections, more than 4,000 cycles lifespan, and up to 100 amp continuous discharge current. The battery is equipped with two RS-485 communication ports, up port and link port, for the communication with parallel connected batteries, external devices, and host computers. To string multiple batteries in parallel, please use battery interconnect cables to connect the positive terminals of the batteries to each other, and do the same with the negative terminals. Make sure that the batteries are of the same manufacturer and model, and avoid too large a voltage difference between parallel batteries. After connecting batteries in parallel, please use tray cables and inverter cables to connect the charge controller and inverter on the opposite corners of the battery bank. Make sure that all the connections are correct and secure. For safety reasons, the batteries leave the factory in shelf mode. Please switch them to active mode prior to the first operation by using the included activation switch. To switch the battery bank to active mode, please connect the activation switch to the up port of any battery in the battery bank and press the power button. The dim blue LED light on the power button will become bright blue to indicate that the battery bank has successfully switched to active mode. Check the voltage to validate an active battery bank and take off the activation switch. To enable communication between parallel batteries, please use Cat5 or above Ethernet cables to connect the link port of the former batteries to the up port of the latter batteries. With the inner battery communication enabled, the monitoring screen or the BT2 Bluetooth module can then be connected to the up port of the first battery for proper operation. In this video, we will be using the BT2 Bluetooth module as an example. After the connection, please pair the Bluetooth module with the DC Home app on your phone to monitor the battery bank remotely. Prior to long periods of storage, please disconnect the battery bank from the system. Connect the activation switch to the up port of the first battery and long press the power button for 3 seconds to switch the battery bank to shelf mode. The bright blue LED light on the power button will become dim to indicate that the battery bank has been switched to shelf mode. If the inner battery communication is not enabled, please disconnect each battery and use the activation switch to switch each one individually into shelf.